So I've been feeling kind of like in a rut and like icky for a while. Like something heavy was on me. Like I've been, and it's not like it's not really part of my nature to be this way. I've always been kind of like moody, a little bit darker, but not like in a I want to kill things and cut myself kind of darker. Does that make sense? Like I'm not, s- I'm not really a naturally like really depressed person or anything. I'm just kind of like usually kind of mellow and it's a little depressed sometimes, but it's mostly just like moody because I look at things a different way. I like to take things in. Does that make sense? I say, does that make sense a lot in person too? So, but yesterday I came to the realization that I've been very selfish recently, been very jealous and bitter and depressed. And I'm like, this is not good for me. I need to stop this. And I've had suggestions from other people, like, um, reading different books and watching different movies. And I'm like, you know what? Just forget everything. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna start thinking positively and doing like positive affirmations and whatnot. But I need to do it in a way that I'm not gonna like get sick of it or like get really angry, just be like, screw this or something when something really bad happens. So I know it sounds really like kind of crazy, but I've created this like being in my head. I envision her as this like blonde, perky 50s girl, like really young, who's been like completely brainwashed to be like, "Hi, how you doing? Oh my God, kind of like attitude." So when I'm angry or something, instead of writing like "F you, I'm mad, rah" or something, it's gonna be like, "Oh dearie, you shouldn't act that way, naughty naughty" kind of attitude. It's so crazy to write that way. I feel like I'm completely psychotic, but it makes me feel fantastic. And then the other person doesn't get mad either. They're kind of usually confused or they're like, what the fuck is going on? Or oh shit, what the heck is going on? Sorry about the word. Um, you know, and I was doing that all day today. Like I kind of had some like down moments for a second, and then I'm like, nope, snap out of it. And then like just even smiling, even if you feel terrible and you're like, oh, I'm sad, I'm gonna cry. Just smiling, there's something about it that brings like this positive energy into you. And it might sound like new age or whatever, but I feel a lot better. I feel like more of myself like I did when I was younger. Like I used to be like fairly, I don't know, I was really hyper and like me and weird and like my friends kind of like expected strange things out of me, I guess, because I was very random and whatever. But now I'm usually kind of quiet and like, oh dear, I have no job. I don't have this. I need this. I want. And I'm like, why am I wanting all these things? I should be going after things instead of just saying, I want it to come to me. So I'm envisioning things coming to me, but good things so I can work on them to get what I want out of life. Instead of just like, why don't I just magically have these things? And then being depressed that they're not sitting next to me magically, Like out of nowhere, I have this fabulous corset and stuff. Stuff I don't really need, but stuff that I think is going to make me happy for some reason. But if I want something like that, if I think it's going to make me happy, I need to find a way to work to get those things. So I'm going to be visualizing positive things to help me take steps to get those things if I want them that badly. I'm trying to still rearrange my thinking and whatnot to see what really I need in my life. Obviously, I don't need a corset to make myself happy, but my businesses make me extremely happy. So, um, visualizing ways to create more products. Like last night, I made some more oils. They haven't been labeled yet. I need to blend them more. That one's a Renfield's nightmare. Muhaha. um, and I know this is kind of like a ramble, but I wanted to make this video too for myself so I could look at it and be like, Karina, watch this. Or however you know me. I might be Wilhelmina or Katla or Karina, depending on which channel you're watching this on. Um, my real name's Karina though, so I'm just going to say that. And yeah, so I don't know, I feel so much better today. Last night I was starting to get a little depressed over some things. I'm just like, this is not going to happen. I had just had a really good night with the person I'm dating. So, like, and I was happy. It was when I came home and I went online. Curses, Facebook always brings me down. That's one of the things too. I'm going to try and cut back on Facebook and start reading a lot more. I used to read all day, every day when I had the chance. Any free minute I had, I was reading. And I haven't done that because I'm so addicted to Facebook now. Networking, making videos, blogging, blah, 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 blah. I need to get into crafting, into reading, and to stay off here as much as possible. I'm still making videos to update things, but I'm gonna try and stay off Facebook as much as I can. I'm a little addicted, but we'll work on that, or I will. But yeah, so if you're having trouble in your life and everything, just try and stay positive. And everybody says that, but I feel fantastic actually. Like even fake being positive, because then it starts flowing into you, and you start to feel real positive attitude, like real positive energy. Like me being like having this giggling blonde chick in my head, kind of like messing with me in a sense. Then I'm like, ee, fake positive, and then all of a sudden it starts like flowing through me, and I start feeling like real positive and happy. Like, we were at Walmart earlier, and I'm just like, la 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 la, yay, it's a good day, even though I hate Walmart. I hate going in that store. But I was happy, because, so, I don't know, I guess that I created a sentient being of some sorts, even though, like, usually when I've done that before when I was taught how to do it, it's like taking an object and kind of creating something out of it. But this one's inside my head. I've become schizophrenic. I know. But, yeah, so hopefully this video helps somebody, or, like, I'd love to hear your suggestions for different things, too. One of the main things about making videos is that I want people to comment because I want to hear what they think. I love connecting with people. I want to hear your opinions, even if you're like, you're batshit crazy girl. I'm like, okay, cool. You know, or like if you have other ideas or something, I take that in. That's how I met a lot of new people online and whatnot, is through videos and stuff. So feel free to comment, and thank you for watching my video.